Shiny Winters majority decision. What is your opinion?
I think it was a bad decision. I think I beat him. The majority of the fight, he probably landed that caught me with about 4 or 5 right hands that mattered. He didn't land no jabs. He didn't land no hooks. He caught me with 1 shot to the body. Other than that, I was punishing him to the body. I hit him with about 50 jabs in the fight. I hit him with umpteen right hands, left hooks. I mean, I won the fight.
Jerzewski is a good fighter. What do you think that he will be better?
I take nothing away from my opponent. He was a very tough competitor. He headbutted me a few times. He was complaining about me hitting him low. The shots was right on the belt line. And I don't take nothing away from him. He's a tough competitor.
Are you going to fight again in Poland?
I don't know. I mean, the situation have to be right. I didn't come over here for money. You know, I came over here to win. I felt like I was victorious, but I didn't get the decision.
What's the best in boxing, Nikodem Jerzewski?
Excuse me?
The best in boxing, Jerzewski. Left punch,
What's
right
his
punch. The best.
his headbutts? I mean, he headbutted me a few times. I mean, it's hard for me to say what's his best attribute or his best whatever because, like I said, I'm not poking fun, but I'm just telling the truth. He caught me with about 4 or 5 right hands throughout the whole fight. You know, I was hitting him with right hands repeatedly. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, his best punch, I can't say. The only thing he was throwing was the right hand. He wasn't landing no jabs. He wasn't landing no left hooks. The only punch he was throwing was the right hand. So, I mean, if that's your answer.
10 rounds, it was be better. 10 rounds.
In 10 rounds, I mean, I can't say. In 10 rounds, would it be better? I mean, if we was at a different place, it would have been better.
He was the hardest exam in your career?
No, I've had harder sparring sessions. He was good with keeping his distance. Even when I was touching him with the jab, he would step to the side and step back. That's why I wasn't throwing the jab right hand. Once I got him to stand still, I was throwing the jab right hand. I caught him with a right hand left hook a couple times. So, I mean, he was keeping his range a little bit good, but I had tougher sparring.
So in your opinion, you won that fight?
And, I mean, I think your opinion, too. If we had a rematch, I mean, it'd have to be neutral ground. It'd have to be neutral ground. Because, I mean, I already see, I mean, not that a knockout was impossible, but, I mean, you ain't going to get a decision and who plans in a training camp to get a knockout. If the knockout come, it come, but, you know, I just feel like if I fought him again, it had to be on neutral territory. Or unless it was for a belt.
How about the territory? You like fight in this?
I love Poland. Poland love me, I love Poland.
Thank you so much.
Can I ask one more question?
I think you know other Polish fighter. Have you ever sparred with Andrzej Fonfara?
Yes, Fonfara, that's my homeboy. Fonfara, Andrew Galata. Those are my guys, man. They cool. That's why I said I love Poland. Poland love me, I love Poland.
Okay, it's nice to see you here. Tell me, what do you think about the decision of Andrzej Fonfara to retire in such young age?
I think it was good for him. At least he did what was best for him. I had a chance to train with him the fight that he fought Joe Smith. I actually fell out of camp like a week before the fight because I hurt my hand, and he told me he only had like 4 fights left. And he actually had like 3, 4 more fights, and he hung it up. So I think that was good for him. He made a ton of money.
And how about Galata? Do you stay in touch with him?
No, I seen Galata when I very first sparred Fonfara. And after the sparring session, Galata was like, hey, I want to take a picture with the champ. And he came out, and I got out the ring, and I took a picture with him. So, I mean, Galata was cool. He was cool. Fonfara was cool. Like I said, I love Poland, man.
Okay, so maybe we see you here again. Thank you.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Zaraz będzie tutaj.